girls, good morning and welcome back to my channel and an updated what I eat in a day video. This video has been so highly requested over the last couple months, and if you're a subscriber of my channel, then you will know about a year ago I shifted the way I was eating to include a lot more protein earlier in the day. So prior to that, I was definitely consuming more protein as the day went on, lunch and afternoon snack and into dinner time. However, at the end of 2023 and most definitely going into 2024, I kind of flipped things around where I brought my protein into breakfast, extremely heavily into breakfast, into a morning snack, as well as into my lunch. I still, of course, consume protein as an afternoon snack and alongside my dinner, but I've definitely been bulking the protein early in my day. As you would have saw, we already made my protein coffee, which does have 35 grams of protein. So I haven't had anything to eat yet today. We've had my lemon ginger tonic, the protein coffee, and I already have 35 grams of protein. Now I'm going to be putting together a yogurt bowl with 2 hard-boiled eggs on the side, and I'm going to slice up some mini cucumbers. Therefore, by the time I've had my breakfast, I'm going to be coming in right around 60 grams of protein, which is a wild adjustment. So my goal is right around 100 to 110 grams of protein per day, and to have 60 grams of those already consumed by 10:30 in the morning is something that I'm really proud of. Now, if you've followed me for a while, then you know I love my smoothies. I call them my insurance policy. I still stand by that, but when I was consuming smoothies every single day for breakfast from the ages of 26, 27, all the way up until 39, it worked beautifully for me in my late 20s into my early to mid 30s. However, our bodies change, our hormones change. And when I was consuming that smoothie on the go with little kids, when I was breastfeeding, I needed something portable. And as a 33-year-old woman, my endocrine system needed different nutrients than it does now as a 40-year-old woman. So through the lens of recognizing that bio-individual nutrition is very real and what our body needs during different stages of our life is also a very real concept. So I still fully stand by my daily insurance policy. However, most days I have that smoothie as an afternoon snack versus what I'm having in the morning. As a 40-year-old woman, my body is shifting. My hormones are shifting. Things are definitely slowing down a little bit. So I'm here to jumpstart them early in the day, and cramming in this protein has helped me tremendously. It's helped with my cognition, it's helped with my energy, it has helped with my overall body composition. That is something that most of you have noticed by now, that my body has shifted tremendously. So I want to continue to show you that you don't need to deprive yourself of these foods, but bulking your protein. The protein coffee was the ultimate unlock for me. When I created this recipe, I knew in that moment it was going to be life-changing, not only for myself, but for my clients and all of the girls inside Living Well. So I will have everything linked for you in the description box down below, all of the recipes for today's video, but I would highly recommend that you grab the goodies and that you start your day with the protein coffee, because it is such an easy box to check. A few videos back, I talked about the benefits of a cranberry flush. So we are getting ready to make some cranberry flush ice cubes. So I have cranberry juice here. It is non-concentrate, no sugar added. And if you've ever consumed cranberry juice, then you know it's extremely bitter and sour, but that's the benefit. So I love cranberry juice because it does an incredible job at flushing our lymphatic system. I will have the video linked down below where I go into more detail of the benefits of cranberry juice in doing the cranberry flush. In addition to that, I will have a video linked for you down below where I talk about coriander water and drinking coriander water to flush out our lymphatic system. But what I'm doing here is I'm making little cranberry flush ice cubes where I'm going to put fresh cranberry juice, some rosemary, and some actual fresh cranberries in here. And then we will use these in our spritzers because, as you'll see tonight when I'm making dinner, I love to enjoy a spritzer. I also like my spritzers to have medicinal properties. I find that to be really beneficial for me. One, it just helps my body on a deeper, more systemic level. In addition to that, it's something I really look forward to. So we're gonna go ahead and just pour some cranberry juice in here, add in some rosemary sprigs, some fresh cranberries, and then these will be ready for you at any time in your freezer. Also, seeing how we are moving into the holiday season, you can use these little ice cubes potentially in a glass of champagne if you're doing a brunch for your girlfriends. These would be such a cute little holiday add-on if you're having a girlfriend brunch and you're having some friends over and you're perhaps enjoying some glasses of champagne. This would be such a cute addition. Okay, girls, so it is now 11:52 a.m. The sky has just opened up. It is pouring down rain. So I switched out of my corduroy pants and I changed into these fleece lined joggers from Uniqlo. If they still have them, I will link them. I shared them last year in December. We went to Disney last December. It was like 52 degrees and we did not come prepared for that kind of weather because the year prior, it was like 80 degrees our entire trip. And then the last time we went, it was in the 50s. So we bought winter coats, fleece lined pants. I mean, I know I'm from the Midwest, so I should be able to tolerate the cold, but not when my mind was set on warm weather. So I've gotten changed and I'm going to be putting together my lunch, and I'm actually just going to do a little bit of leftovers from dinner last night. So last night I made a recreation of our Southwest breakfast bowl from Living Well. So I will have that recipe for you down below. And the great news is with these recipes, you can really mix and match them with the ingredients that you have in your house. It doesn't have to be dogmatic. You don't have to follow them to a T. And that's the beauty of the thousands of recipes that we have on the membership site. And currently right now, we are offering that free 14-day free trial. So I would highly encourage you that if you've ever wanted to experience what Living Well is like, now is absolutely the time. You can download our app, you can go through, you can save all of our recipes, you can go through one of the 5 courses that I have in there for as little as 40 cents a day. And then you can join us in our monthly challenge. Right now in the month of November, we are doing our Stress to Serenity challenge. And oh my goodness, girls, it is filling my cup right before the holidays. Like, you wouldn't believe. And I think it's doing so for the hundreds of women that are also inside living well. So I'm just going to reheat on the pan the leftovers that I have. I'm going to kind of reassemble it. It's not identical to the original recipe. Again, you can mix and match these ingredients, but I'm using some iceberg lettuce because I was really craving that, some chopped up Japanese yams. The recipe calls for sweet potatoes. I had yams. I have some red onion, some black beans that we kind of made into a slaw. And then we have our protein, and this will keep me so full and nourished. Unfortunately, I do have to run to the grocery store to grab a few ingredients for our dinner tonight, which kind of stinks because I curled my hair to film this video and it is pouring down rain. And literally just 40 minutes ago, the sun was out. So it is what it is. So we're going to eat our lunch, really nourish our body, head to the grocery store. Then when we get back, I'll start preparing dinner a little bit early, and we will enjoy our beautiful spritzer because we did make our ice cubes. So we'll be able to enjoy our spritzer while also cooking dinner. And voila, lunch is served. So now after I finish eating lunch, between breakfast, coffee, my protein coffee, and now this beautiful bowl, I will be at nearly 75 grams of protein, and it is almost noon. So this is a really good spot for me to be in because, as I said, I have shifted around my way of eating to bulk my protein earlier in the day versus saving, getting, like 40, 50 grams of protein at dinner, which, I mean, that is crazy, but sometimes I was doing that. I was getting like 35, 40 grams of protein at dinner and then having an after dinner snack to hit my protein goals, where now I'm bulking it earlier in the day. Girls, I am so annoyed with myself right now. I just went to Whole Foods to get the rest of the ingredients for the shepherd pie soup. I forgot the ground beef. The number one reason I went was to get the beef for the soup. It's on my list. It's the reason I went there, but it's gonna be okay. So what I've done is I've just pulled out 3 of the grass-fed beef burgers from Costco. These will work just fine in the soup, but how in the world did I do that? I have no idea. I went to the post office. I had a ton of packages in my P.O. box. I was on the phone. I was sending text messages. I was like rushing through the store and forgot the ground beef. All is good, but we got a ton of good stuff from Whole Foods. We got a big bag of kale. I love to use these in our smoothies and our baked goods. I put them in pancakes, you name it. I use these for everything. I also will sprinkle like a handful of that in the shepherd pie soup tonight for me. These ice cubes are ready to go because we did them earlier, and oh my goodness, girls, they are so cute. They turned out absolutely perfect. I realized I didn't talk you through this. I did 15 drops of our minerals and I did 10 drops of our silica. I will have these linked for you girls in the description box down below. And now we'll just add in our sparkling mineral water. This tastes so delicious, and I love how easy it was just by simply making those ice cubes earlier today, giving them a few hours to freeze over, and it's perfect for me to sip on here as I begin to make our shepherd pie soup. Okay, now why on earth didn't I initially add in an extra sprig of rosemary? Silly. That was unlike me. I think I was just focused on getting my spritzer and getting dinner started while there's still a little bit of light for me to film because it gets pitch black at 5 o'clock at night right now. We are in the phase of the early winter months where at literally 5:05 p.m. it will be pitch black, especially on a rainy day like today. So I think I was just trying to grasp onto straws and keep the light, and I didn't put a sprig of rosemary, but now we have it and the drink feels complete. We have everything going here in the pan behind me. Going to brown all of that together, and then we will add in our beef.
Chocolate chip banana bread today.
Yum. Okay.
And me and my mom are gonna do it today.
Yes, this is brown rice flour. And if you could pour that in the bowl, please.
We're gonna pour it into this bowl first.
Good job.
What is this?
Brown rice flour.
We're going to put brown rice flour into the bowl.
Very good.
So now we're putting in 3 cups of oats
Very
into the bowl.
That we turned into flour.
With?
Yeah, but that's okay.
With it.
Here, now watch. We're gonna just do this, babes. Ready?
Now we're just gonna pour it in.
Give it a tap. Good girl. Now I'm gonna get you a little mixer.
And now we're gonna mix it, okay?
You can mix for
Like 2 minutes.
And now we're gonna add in half a cup of flax seeds.
And then when you're done, you add half a cup of flax seed. And then you probably should mix it. And if you ask a grown-up to use this, and so you need, and then ask a grown-up to be helpful, so this doesn't get messy. Look like this.
Oh, good, smell that.
And it smells good. And you probably should use one of these to get the others out.
So the banana bread was a little bit unexpected. Sawyer suggested it. So we have that in the oven with our donuts. And now our shepherd's pie soup is ready. So I'm going to go ahead and dish that up for everybody. And as I mentioned, when we grabbed the kale at Whole Foods, I'm gonna put a couple handfuls of the kale into my soup to bulk up the fiber. And I will also do that for Ronan as well. But I'm gonna add like an abundance of it to my soup. wasn't planning on eating after dinner. However, I have to say, our delicious Greek yogurt, chocolate chip, banana bread is absolutely divine. So I'm having a piece of that, and I'm getting ready to make a cup of lemon balm tea. Actually, you know what, now that I pulled it out, I think I want peppermint. We're gonna do peppermint tea. I'm going to enjoy a delicious slice of our banana bread, have this peppermint tea, and I want to thank you girls so much for watching. And if you liked today's video, you can let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. And now the subscribe button is right over here on the screen. Give that a click, that way you don't miss a single video. And I hope to see you back here next Thursday.